Hello and welcome to Endeavor's Information Mini-Series overviewing demand planning for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, showcasing out-of-the-box functions and field descriptions. For the continuation of the manufacturing setup page, Yaz, over to you.
Use forecast on locations. This is basically saying that the planning engine is going to use this demand forecast or production or sales forecast on all locations instead of just a blank warehouse. If you're not familiar with Business Central out of the box comes with only one warehouse or one location, which is the blank location. Okay? However, moving forward and using the system, you would probably want to create your own locations. So if you have 6 warehouses and you create 6 location codes, and each warehouse you could use the demand forecast on, or you can ignore the demand forecast on these locations. In manufacturing, which is most of the clients that I work with, they would want to use the forecast on these locations. Okay? The default save to lead time and the dampener percentage, default dampener percentage, or the default dampener period. You can see that those are the global fields that you will also be able to override in the item card. In my case, I just have one of them identified, which is the save to lead time. So I'm basically telling the system, always give me a buffer of 2 days from my arrival of supply of first orders or production orders or inbound transfer orders. Give me 2 days to handle them in my warehouse or make sure that I can move them from one location to another for the shipping of the sales order. Okay. Combined MPS MRP calculation. This is the field where you can tell the system, I'm okay with having a one planner take care of the production schedule and the material requirement planning. If you work in an environment where there's a segregation of duties, then you would want to have this turned on. For the example, or for the sake of this demo, I would have them both turned on just for the sake of time, and we will see how we would get recommendations for example, a production order of main assembly and purchase orders for the sub-assemblies or the components that go into it. Okay. The components at location. This is the field where I was trying to tell you that it's defaulting that all components exist on one location. If you have multiple plants for manufacturing specifically, okay, or for assembly, then on these plants have enough storage attached to them, then you would want each plant to use its own inventory. So the fact that you see it as blank here, that means that I'm telling the system, if I need a production order at plant B, use the inventory at plant B. Don't go to plant C and ask for a transfer order for that inventory to plant B. Just use whatever you have in B. In the example where you have only one location, one warehouse, but multiple plants, limited stores to these plants, then you'd probably want to populate this field and choose the code for that warehouse that you put all your components at.
Thanks, Yaz. What a great overview of the manufacturing setup page. To get full access to the mini-series or to find out how Endeavor can optimize your inventory management for manufacturers, resellers, wholesalers, and distributors, visit endeavorsolutions.ca/demand.